Guys, and welcome to the channel. Finally, we have got some good news in the world of stimulus and paycheck protection programs, EIDL grants. Stay tuned toward the end of the video because I got some stock tips for you too. Let's just dive in. I literally just got this information maybe 15-20 minutes ago. I just scribbled the notes down as it was coming to me as fast as it was because we've got some great news. Can you say 2 stimulus checks? I can. So let's get into it. First, I want to start off with the amount this bill is going to be. It's going to be $1.52 trillion. The Problem Solvers Caucus just got done with getting all that together today. If you don't know what that is, check the rest of my videos that I've got. I go over all this stuff, so I won't dig too deep into that right now. So let's go ahead and just dive on in. You're going to want to pay attention to this video for sure. So first off, we've got a 15% plus up for the WIC program, Women, Infants, and Children. We got a 15% plus up for SNAP benefits, food stamps. If you haven't got on those already, if you don't know nothing about them, you can dial 211 from your phone or visit your local office and find out about that stuff. So the WIC and all this is going on, extended all the way till March 2021. So we're already diving into next year on this stuff, guys. Us business owners or self-employers or side hustlers, you drive Uber, you do anything on the side, you're cleaning houses, or if you actually have a real business and you're doing stuff. I've also went over that. I'll put a description up at the top where you can click on that video too. I don't want to dive too much into what that is. I just want to get into this bill right now. So for the PPP, the Paycheck Protection Program, we've got $240 billion for that. And what we've all been waiting on, the EIDL grant, we've got $50 billion for that. Now, if you paid attention and you watched my other videos, it's been about a month on that one when I said, hey, they're getting ready to open this back up. It's closed right now. Go ahead and get in line. They're getting ready to open it up and you didn't do it. You need to do it now. I've got a step-by-step process to get this done. I got a video literally step-by-step on how to get this free money, $1,000 to $10,000 per employee for your side hustle or business that you have. Briefly, I'll hint on this, but still watch that video, step-by-step guide on how to do it. If you're an Uber driver, if you just clean houses on the side, if you mow yards, if you're babysitting kids and it's bringing in income, you're an employee of your own business. Does it make sense? You're doing these side hustles. It brings in income. That's your business. You're like, well, I don't have any employees. You are your own employee. Now, if you are a business, a LLC, a sole proprietorship, an S Corp, incorporated, whatever it is, and you've got employees, you get $1,000 per each one of those employees. Now, it was supposed to be just straight $10,000, period, no matter what. And somehow the SBA was like, we'll just do $1,000 per employee up to $10,000. Now this bill's like, no, it's $10,000. That's what it is. So make sure you go and fill out that EIDL grant. I have a step-by-step video. If you're struggling right now, if you're having a hard time and you're not taking care of this or taking advantage of these programs, you're crying for no reason. This is out there to help you. This is there to make a way. You need to jump on it. Also, they're extending unemployment again even further, February 2021. Now, I've heard all the way up to March into April, but we at least know February 2021. And speaking of in the world of unemployment, we know that I'm going to do a separate video just on unemployment because I've gotten so many questions and so many people inquiring about this. Let's just briefly hint on this before I go into the bill. Right now, let's say, for example, you usually get $100 a week in unemployment. I don't know, let's say $150. Now, the $300 boost came into the Fed. It was supposed to be $400, $300 from the Fed, $100 additional from the state. Some of the states put their $100 in, some didn't. The majority only did the $300. So let's just stick with that $300 mark. So you got your typical $150 plus your $300 boost, leaving you about $450 a week. Now, then they back paid you because it took so long to implement this. Most states have already got their back pay. Some's got half, some's only got a couple weeks. Now, we're supposed to get at least 6 weeks. And like I said, some people's got about $900, 333, and some people have gotten all 6 payments. But if you want to know what state you fall in or where you're at, if you don't know already, please feel free to comment down below. I check this stuff all day, every day. I will get back to you and all that good stuff. So make sure you get onto that. Now, I'll do a more in-depth video on the unemployment. Just know if you haven't got your money yet, it is coming. Now, if you've already, sorry, I had something pop up here. Now, if you've already getting your regular UI, you do still get PUA assistance when that runs out. It should just continue once that runs out. Just to make sure, I always say when it out, call them and say, hey, my unemployment's run out, I needed the extension, and they'll give it to you if it's not there already. So mid-October from this bill, we're looking at $450 a week, going in all the way to at least February of 2021. So hold tight. I know a lot of people are really needing this stuff, and what's going on right now is not really enough to get through, but we're looking at mid-October for unemployment to go up to $450 a week boost. Now, I want to go ahead and dig in to the stimulus checks. We're looking at 2 right now. So first off, they're passing another stimulus check of $1,200, $500 per kid, and $500 for adult dependents that didn't qualify last time, retroactively. So you're looking at $1,000 there. Now let's go step by step. $1,200 per individual, $500 per child, and then, before, other dependents couldn't be claimed, college students, in some cases, adult dependents. Now they can for this package. And retroactively, back to the last package. That's your $1,000, $500 from then that you never got because you didn't qualify, but now you do, and this $500. So remember that. That's pretty great. Now, we have that. We have the $400 a week in unemployment, all passing about mid-October. We're looking at like September 30th, October 1st, 2nd, 3rd, somewhere in there for the bill to pass, and about 2 weeks for everything to get through. Although they did say that they can get checks out to the people in about a week because it's already set up from the last time. The programs are already in place. They know how to do it. They've done it once, so now it's a much faster process. So that is awesome. Also in this bill, they're already talking about second stimulus checks if warranted in 2021. 2 stimulus checks. One here in October, and they're already saying, one in 2021. That's good news right now. That's great news right now because I know a lot of people need this, and it's going to help. So not only do we have a 15% plus up in WIC, a 15% plus up in the food stamp SNAP program. $21 billion we're in the hole right now on rental assistance. They've given us that now. You now have rental assistance. For example, let's say you haven't been able to pay your rent for the last 6 months. There's been eviction ban. Now, what happens when the eviction ban's over? Hello, you owe me 6 months worth of payments. I need them. Now there's going to be assistance for that. So there's not a big mortgage and foreclosure crisis or rental crisis because they do understand, look, nobody's been able to pay their rents for this long. They're not going to be able to come up with 6 months all at once. So now there's assistance, and it's going to cover the whole $21 billion that we're in right now. They're also extending the eviction ban to January 2021, which is about another month from where it's at right now, but take what you can get. Every little bit always helps. Forbearance on student loans to December 31st of this year, which we pretty much already know that. You don't have to make any student loan payments right now, and then once you're behind, they'll put to the back end, so you're still current. A lot of good stuff in this bill. Finally, about time. Finally. So we got WIC plus up, food stamp plus up, rental assistance, the eviction ban extended, student forbearance on your student loans. We got the EIDL grant, $50 billion. Go ahead and get in line for this stuff now, because it's first come, first served basis. They've already had 2 rounds of this, and it dries up in about 1 to 2 weeks. So watch that video that I've linked up here. You don't want to wait till like, okay, Friday, we're opening the EIDL back, and then Friday comes, and then you apply. You may or may not get in line, because not everybody that don't know this now. Remember, you've seen it first on this channel. I reported back on this stuff over a month ago. I'm not saying that I know everything, because I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong. I thought I was once, but I was wrong. Think about that, let it sink in. But anyways, I'm not always right about this stuff, but I study it day in, day out, 24/7. I'm always studying this stuff. So about a month ago, we predicted this stuff, and look, now we have it. We've got it, guys. So get in line for the EIDL grant now. That way, when everybody else is rushing in, you're already in line and got your spot for when they start sending these payments out. Get it. So I promised a stock tip. So we all know that the mortgage and housing market is doing all this crazy stuff right now. Some people may or may not be losing homes. Some people may be selling now to avoid forbearance, which there is a year, not forbearance, I'm just so happy about this stuff. A lot of people trying to stop from getting evicted and getting foreclosed on. If you haven't taken your forbearance for up to 1 year, watch my other videos. You can get that on your mortgage right now. 1 year of forbearance where they say, look, we're going for the next 12 months, you're not going to have to pay a mortgage. And once you're behind, we're just going to stick on the back end of the loan and just start you all over again. Watch that video. Not going to get too far deep into it now. We're already about 12 and a half minutes into this video. Watch the other videos. So take advantage of that. So stock tip, Zillow, Quicken Loans. The housing market is about to do a whole flip-flop with people having to sell their homes, possibly some people losing their homes and getting foreclosed. So now they're going to have to sell these homes, and some people need to be renting homes. Well, there's 2 great apps or companies that assist with homes. That's Zillow, and that's Quicken Loans. Now, if the housing market is going to be doing a lot of buying and selling right now, wouldn't it make sense to invest stocks in companies that deal a lot with homes? Appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more great content. I bring it to you here first before anybody else. Maybe a couple people that's really in this stuff, but you get it first here, guys. The truth, no lies, no gimmicks, straight up what it is on this channel. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If there's something that you need me to follow, or there's some topics you want me to go over, leave them in the comments, and I'll make sure that I shoot a video on that stuff for you guys too. Mr. Firm Handshake, you heard it here first. We appreciate it. See you guys next time.